Hello. We are going over the 324 biblical prophecies that prove Jesus is the Messiah. You are watching this on the Halachgoy channel of YouTube. I'm a Halachgoy, and you can be one too. 324 biblical prophecies that prove Jesus is the Messiah. 90 of these prophecies come from the book of Psalms. What is the book of Psalms? It's the largest book in the Bible. There's 150 of these Psalms. What exactly is it? These Psalms are normally used in prayer, or they're oftentimes placed into worship songs. They are expressions. They are expressions that people can give to God. They are an opportunity to express yourself to Him. If I wanted to express myself, let's say if I wanted to create a website, or if I wanted to create a document, a text document, what would I do? Would I go into the website, typing everything in with HTML tagging? Would I create my own Flash or my own JavaScript? Would I attempt to do these things? Or would I just simply take the template that is offered to me by a company, templates that other people use all the time? I can place my own information into it and express myself in that way. Which way would I be better off able to express what I want? 9 times out of 10, I can express myself better by using a template, by using something that is already prefabricated, and I put my own words and my own meaning and my own expression into it. The same would be true for text editing. If I wanted to create text, would I go back to the old days of 30 years ago and I would be typing in the text with all sorts of tags, basically making the entire document from ground zero? Or would I simply go in, open up Microsoft Word, choose the template I want, and type in my words that way? Most likely, if I have something I want to express, the easiest way to express it is to use the template available through Microsoft Word or whatever company you're using, accept that template, and give expression through it. This is what this book of Psalms is all about. The book of Psalms, if you take a psalm of Scripture, you are speaking the same prayer that has been spoken millions upon millions of times by other people in completely different situations, trying to express a wide variety of different things through that same psalm. And I can guarantee you that God hears every single one of those prayers. These templates were given to David by God. God placed it in David's heart to compose these psalms, and God said, I want to hear in this manner. This manner is a manner that I will be able to receive the prayer in. These are the clothing that the expressions can find themselves suitable in the heavenly courts before God when your prayers are placed in this clothing. And there's 150 of them available to you. How is it possible? How is it possible that I can say a psalm and someone else can say a psalm, and we both have different things going on in our life, but somehow God can hear my prayer and can hear that other person's prayer, and it means something to God? and God's not upset by it? How is it that my feelings can go into these words, and even though the words that I speak might be exactly the same words as someone else, my feelings can reach the throne of God, can reach the ear and the heart of God? There is something about these psalms. These psalms are endowed with the ability to receive our feelings, our intentions. They can lend themselves to a wide variety of circumstances and also to a wide variety of interpretations. That's where it becomes a little difficult in the area of proof texting out of the book of Psalms. If I take a psalm and I say this is what it means, if I take a verse, the great say of my soul, there is no salvation for him from God. If I say something like that, it might mean something one way to me, another way to another person, but once you create a proof text from it and you say, I am creating my theology off of this verse, and I'm going to place it in, I'm going to stamp it in stone that this is what this verse means, the psalm loses value. The psalm no longer, once it's been used as a proof text, it can no longer mean different things to different people. It only has one meaning. And the beautiful quality of it is greatly diminished. How is it that so many psalms can speak of Jesus? 90 psalms. There's 90 proof texts, not necessarily 90 psalms. There's certain psalms where there's a number of them, the proof texts that are taken from them. But there are 90 proof texts, and I would even state that many of these proof texts could apply to Jesus. And why do I know that they could apply to Jesus? Because they could also apply to me. And they can apply to you. And they can apply to everybody else on this planet. They can apply to Jews. They can apply to Noahides. They can apply to Christians. They can apply to Muslims. And they can apply to anybody else. Therefore, logically, they can apply to Jesus. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be able to go through, because of the fluid nature of the Psalms, how I'm going to be able to go through these 90 prophecies. I hope you bear with me on it. It should be a good journey, and I look forward to seeing you come along with it as well. Thank you.